In this video, we want to take a look at bulk editing, whether it's feature definitions or feature symbologies, those types of things. If you were to look at a particular feature, you'll see all the properties in the properties panel. I can even use my mouse and my shift key and multi-select, and I can make a change. Let's say I wanted to change my minor contours interval to 0.5. I could do that here. But what the right-click option for details does is it opens up the details panel where all the properties are there for you, and it looks like almost like a spreadsheet type environment. The only catch is you have to close your property panels first. So close your properties and then select, and like I said, you can select from multiple folders if you want to, and then right-click and go to details. And a lot of times this details panel will be docked initially. But here you're going to see all of your different properties in the details panel. Let's say, for example, I wanted to go change my minor contour interval. I can scroll over to that column and I can use my shift key and my mouse key and go ahead and select all of them and then right click edit. And then from there I can set a new value. So let's say we want those every half a foot. We say okay to that. So now we go back over, you'll see that it took on those changes. So this is a very powerful way to make bulk changes to different properties in your feature definitions. Also, if you do a left click here and then do a right click, you can export this information, and that'll put that into a comma separated file that you could open up in your spreadsheet that you use. You can also up here right click and you can sort by column. You can turn columns on or off. You can freeze a column. And so there's a lot of different things that you can do to be able to make these adjustments. And so I hope that you will find this as useful as I have. I also particularly like the replace functionality. Let's say, for example, you have a bunch of element templates that you're pointing to in feature symbologies and you need to change a path. You can do a find replace here, put in the old path and then put in the new path, and it'll go in and fix those feature symbologies for you versus having to repick those element templates one at a time. So this is a very powerful tool. It's fairly new to our environment. Just remember to close your properties panel, and if you happen to leave that open when you try to do your right-click details, I'm going to show you what happens. And so with that open, if I select these and I go to details, you'll see it just takes you to the folder properties. And so you want to go ahead and close your properties panel, click off of what you selected, and then select them again, and then go to your details panel, and then you'll have all of the pertinent information there.